With the Arlington Renegades trailing by 3 points and needing only a field goal to send the game into overtime, quarterback Luis Perez took matters into his own hands, with disastrous results. Instead of spiking the ball to set up a long field goal, Perez faked the spike and tried to connect on a quick-out route to get a couple yards closer. However, DC defenders cornerback Deandre Baker picked off the fluttering pass to seal a 33-30 victory and a spot in the postseason. Luis Perez's head-scratching decision headlines UFL storylines from Week 8. I thought we were just spiking the football and were going to kick the field goal, Arlington head coach Bob Stoops said. And Luis thought he had the out route, so he threw it. It didn't work that way. Despite Perez's season-high 350 passing yards, the Renegades were eliminated from the playoffs for a second consecutive season after the critical turnover. Like last year, the Renegades struggled to get over the hump in close games. Now 3-5, all 5 losses for Arlington have been by a touchdown or less. The Renegades were 1-5 in one-score games last season. With the victory, the defenders, 6-2, were one of 4 teams to punch their ticket to the playoffs over the weekend, as the teams in the postseason have been decided with 2 weeks left in the regular season. On Saturday, St. Louis Battlehawks linebacker Travis Feeney forced Birmingham Stallions running back CJ Marable to fumble with his team driving in 16 seconds left. Cornerback Myles Jones recovered it, and St. Louis held on for a 29-28 victory in front of 30,114 fans at the Dome at America's Center.St. Louis, 6-2, clinched a playoff berth with the victory and Arlington's loss. Even with the setback, the Stallions, 5-3, also clinched a postseason berth because the Michigan Panthers, 6-2, topped the Houston Roughnecks, 3-5, on the road, 30-18. The UFL announced that no matter how teams finish, the USFL Conference title game will be held at Protective Stadium in Birmingham and the XFL Conference Championship tilt will be held in St. Louis on June 8. Elsewhere, the Memphis Showboats, 2-6, outlasted the San Antonio Brahmas, 1-7, in overtime, 24-22. Here's a look at other storylines from Week 8. Jacob Sailors grabs UFL rushing lead with 118-yard performance. A front-runner for 2025 UFL Offensive Player of the Year, Sailors finished with 118 rushing yards on 16 carries in Week 8, including a 1-yard touchdown to tie the game late in the fourth quarter and a 2-yard run for the ensuing 1-point conversion that served as the winning score. Sailors now leads the league in rushing yards, 466, and is tied for the league lead in rushing touchdowns, 5, with 2 games left. The Battlehawks have the top rushing offense in the league, averaging 141 rushing yards a contest. St. Louis is now riding a 4-game winning streak. Birmingham's defense knew we were running the football, St. Louis head coach Anthony Becht said.